Hey guys, I was invited to a YouTube event and I have inside gist. There are a lot of things that you do not know about this YouTube. Anyway, I attended my first YouTube event and I'm excited to share all the gist. So if you want to know how to improve your channel, this video is for you. And if you've missed me, I miss you too. Anyways, hi guys, my name is ChicksJS. As you already know, a lot of people know me from reviewing Big Brother content and just basically reviewing entertainment or entertaining stuff and lifestyle. Anyways, today's video is about my first ever YouTube event. Okay, so the event was called YouTube Black Future Insiders. Guys, it was very nice. First of all, you had to register when you were going in, as you can see here. So we did our registration and we went straight into the event. When we got there, it was pretty packed, but what I loved about it are all these different areas where you could take pictures with the theme. I loved the photo booth. I loved, of course, this particular booth that had clothing, because as you know, if you cannot tell from my background, I'm a fashion girly. I sell plus size fashion clothing at Elsie and Chicks. But anyways, there were lots of food. These small chops, very yummy. I was enjoying it. And it was like an hour of like connecting, moving around, talking, and then eventually just gisting, catching up, taking pictures, doing lots of videos. You know, it's YouTube, plenty vloggers, everybody, ring lights, camera, everything. Anyways, so it was eventually time for us to enter into the hall. Now I'm just going to share with you some highlights. Number one was, for me, where the panelists, the people that they called to kind of have the conversations, and I think that the whole essence of this thing is to encourage you to understand YouTube better and to do better with your channel. Somebody like me now, when there is no Big Brother, I abandoned my channel. In fact, last Big Brother, I lost interest halfway and I abandoned my channel. But YouTube is meant to be a platform where you are making money every month in, month out. If you make it a lifestyle, trust me, it's going to be very beneficial. Like, people were sharing their stories. So the first person that I want to talk about that I didn't know, first of all, when they said, oh, this person, travel vlogger, he has traveled the world, he has done this, he has done that, I was like, oh, I know this person now. I know everybody on YouTube. Tayo, I know. And voila, they said his name is Steven Ndukwe. So Steven Ndukwe, that was my first time of meeting. I've never heard of him before prior to this event. So he came on stage, super cool guy. I'm sure a lot of you know Steven. If you know him, comment. But for me, that was my first time. And he does a lot of travel content. I remember one of the questions that people actually asked him, or someone in the state or in the audience asked him, was like, how do you get to do all of these things, especially if you're a startup YouTuber with no money? And he said he was doing it for the love of it. He wasn't doing it because, oh, I want to fly drones or I have money or anything. He just wanted to share stories. And one takeaway from this guy is that he talks about YouTube being, if you want to be successful in YouTube, tell a story that other people are scared to share or other people are reluctant to share. If you notice, a lot of channels who do well are channels that they are saying things that people don't like. I feel like in Nigeria, we have so much opportunity to do that. Like, if you notice on Instagram, the videos that are doing well now are those videos where people are sharing, I am going into the market in Lagos Island. I am going, this is my village, this is what we do there. So that's what he said. He said a lot of people, for instance, one of the videos that he loves the most, that a lot of people, they want to buy houses. There are people that they don't go home till December, for instance, a lot of Igbo people. And a lot of them, some of them don't even have houses in Lagos, but they have mansions in the village. And he explored that. He showed people, he said he had people from all over the world talking about it and asking about it. Another takeaway from this guy is that start with whatever you have. He said he even started with a webcam. Imagine that. He said he started recording with like a webcam and eventually he grew. But one thing he also said is that if you want them to set you apart, eventually you will need to get this sophisticated equipment, because that is what is going to make you like global. A lot of people are going to take you more seriously, but it doesn't stop you. Just start with what you have, you know. So that was my major takeaway from Steven. tell stories that people are afraid to tell stories that nobody knows about. It can even be in your trade, in your profession. There are inside things that are happening that nobody knows about. So that's why it's okay away from Steven. He's a good storyteller and he goes above and beyond, talks about properties. It was very, very interesting. Anyway, another funny person was Aka. I knew Aka before, but I didn't realize Aka was so funny because he was also the host as well. The guy is hilarious. Everything he does is actually really entertaining and really funny. Now, Aka's channel blew, I think, during COVID, because there was a lot of political stuff that people didn't want to talk about, but he was bold enough and brave enough to talk about it. So
when I saw people didn't want to do politics, I said, okay, how can I make politics in a way that appeals to them? So I started gisting politics.
So and he also won this YouTube in fund that they do, YouTube Voices, I think that's what it's called. So he's also a recipient of that fund, and that's what he spoke about. It's just like he just came out and he was very vocal about politics. Another thing I got up from Aka was that all the criticism, they help as well, apart from the fact that he said the first time that he got all the criticism, he would go under his duvet, he would cry, but eventually it was from that criticism that he knew that it is good to that he got to get information, because he was using webcam. He will use one lamp. He said somebody now said, look at you don't even know how to do the thing very well, that you don't know that natural light is better. He said he had to Google where to buy natural light. He now saw that natural light is outside, and he started recording outside, and the output was actually better. To think that he got that from somebody criticizing him, guys, like that was so cool. He said so now when he reads comments, he tries to check for the ones that are nuggets. And from filming outside, filming from his webcam, he said somebody just called him one day and literally said, take my camera, I love your content. So the thing about this content, or putting your best foot forward, is that it will open doors for you. There will be opportunities. Talking about opening doors, let me talk about my third person. Guys, I'm giving you free inside information, so please get your pen and your papers, and I hope after this you are gingered to go back to your channel. This YouTuber said that she just made $100,000 from one brand. Like, guys, is that not the money we're looking for? Is that not the forex we're looking for? YouTube can actually give you a platform to make a lot of money. Anyway, I'm sure you know her as well. Her name is Coty. I knew Coty as well before the event. I know her from interviewing like celebrities. I think she did one whiskey thing that was super viral, and she's like, for her, the biggest thing is have that element of delulu, be a bit delusional. So she thinks that that's what helps her. She just ups and she goes. So shoot your shot. If you feel like you're in a space where you want to interview this person is there, take a chance and shoot your shot. You can then, if you like, go and send the emails and do the right channel, but trust me, grab that opportunity if it is in your face. I think that was really my biggest takeaway from her. And she also talked about how she's obviously tried to focus on her content. She had a background in film and recording, so for her, she's always wanted to do like those type of contents that people want to see. She wasn't happy with her job, and so she decided that let me just not stay here and be failing, or let me just go out of my way. And then she took a chance. So I think that is what is really inspiring about her story. And she has done a documentary for Victoria's Secret, and she's the one who said she made 100K from one brand. Maybe it's Victoria's Secret safe, I don't even know. She didn't mention, but guys, it was so nice. And she's so shy. So regardless of being shy or anything, my guy, get up and move. Get up and move it. I was so inspired because, as you know, I haven't posted in a while, but this event, it really did what it was meant to do. It was super inspiring. I love Coty. She was very shy. She was wearing face cap. She was covering her face, and I'm like, look, this is the person interviewing people. Like, so she said she challenged herself. She knew that she was shy. She felt like a lot of things she should have done, she wasn't able to do because, of that, her just being timid and wanting to stay in the background. But she's pushed herself through her channel, and trust me, she is one of the biggest YouTube success stories. Okay, so the next YouTuber was somebody called Emeka. I think Ajebo. You people know him as Ajebo. He is the person who did this series called Tegwolo. So he talked about how he started as well, how it was just a funny story. And Tegwolo was actually his own story. He was very stubborn growing up, and he decided to turn that into a series that people got to love. And he showcases like pidgin English, like, you know, growing up from like, so the proper grassroots stories that he told was what endeared people to his channel. He talks about going abroad and people actually organizing meet and greets, and him just making money from his craft. So another thing I forgot to tell you people is that something Stephen Undupe said. He said, don't focus on the YouTube money that you're making from your AdSense revenue or whatever YouTube money you are making. Know that there are brands and other people that will pay you so much more. So stop looking at the numbers from those things. Know that there are opportunities. Also, as a travel vlogger, he said that there are a lot of brands that are willing to sponsor you. All you need to do is just go to them and write to them and keep creating good content. And when they see it, they actually want to key into that. So write that down in your notes. That's something else. So anyway, so the Tegwolo guy, he talked about his story as well. Pretty much the same thing, like just a case of just going in on your stories and be consistent. So he talked about that, and he talked about other ways that people would kind of like watch your stories or listen to your story. So he talked about something called dubbing. That dubbing is actually being able to do your videos so that people in different parts of the world can watch it. So like a translation, so you can translate your video, for instance, to French, to whatever language, different languages basically. And even in the audience, some girls said that, oh, we can help you with voices and stuff. So basically it's just about shooting your shot. Guys, be fearless, go out there and kill it. I think finally the last person was a business kind of guy. He talked about the business side of things. He handles content creators like Brother Shaggy, Lai Wasabi, Tommy K, a lot of people. And it's just like, basically brands are going to come to you, but be authentic. Know what you are selling. Like one guy now, he said he does skincare, he's the best skincare kinikon, and they checked his page. Funny Aka checked his page and saw him eating biscuits. So Aka is like, excuse you say you are selling skincare, we cannot see skincare, we are seeing you eating biscuits. Like, be true to your craft. Another interesting question somebody asked was, okay, I am multi-talented, I don't want to niche into one thing. And guys said, yes, there are a lot of us like that. However, focus on one thing first. Be known for one thing, then you can start bringing in all the other things that you love to do. That reminds me, I attended a CCME masterclass in the past. Hey guys, see the way I'm giving you nuggets. Anyway, a CCME masterclass in the past where she shared that she also liked to do lifestyle and fashion and all these things. She didn't want to be cooking, but at the end of the day, she also attended a YouTube thing where she was told, madam, focus on your cooking. It is this cooking content that people like you for. And as you can see now, over the years, she's established, everybody knows her as a food blogger, but now she's doing mommy content. She's now trying to do other things. So basically, be established first. Jackie, I know, same thing. She was doing beauty first. Everybody knows her as a beauty girl, but now she's kind of diversified into like lifestyle, into luxury. You know, you can see her doing other things. So guys, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that today, take your YouTube channel seriously. People are running things on YouTube now. What I shared today is all the things that the guests and the people that came, they spoke about. Next time, in my next video, I'm going to tell you what the YouTube people themselves taught us. There are a lot of things that we think about our channels. There are a lot of things like, if I don't post for a long time, what happens? If I don't do this, the algorithm does not like me. This one happened to the algorithm. A lot of all those things are untrue. I will share with you what is true and what is not true in my next videos. It will be cookies, nuggets, everything sweet from YouTube. If this is your first time here, here's your cue. Subscribe to this girl. Help a budding YouTuber grow. As you can see, I'm on business. I mean very well for my channel now. To all my Big Brother people, shout out. I saw a couple of Big Brother content creators too that I actually love. Austin Better. Shit, I've forgotten the other person's name. They are my peoples. I even told them that sometimes when I miss out on information, I quickly go to their pages and then I catch up and stuff like that. It was just a nice, cool hangout, guys. It is good to be an insider Inside information is what I'm giving you. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me which of these YouTubers you actually know about, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.